Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my weekly update for Kaspa mining and other GPU and other ASIC mining that I have in my little farm. So let's take a look at the Kaspa first. Our hash rate on the network is 254 petahash. How's it related to last week? I think it's 10 petahash in a week at least. The increase just for the last week. So I think a lot of big miners, a lot of big machines coming on the network, and that's adding a lot of hash rate. What does it mean to us? It's for us, it's a reduction in the shared profit. So basically, we have less rewards. And by the way, the Kaspa current reward per block is 110 Kasp. And I think it's not per block, it's per a second. I'm just not 100% sure, but I guess that's how they schedule in the Kaspa emission schedule. So it's slightly different than it's like per block reward, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Now let's, it's a next 16 days, next reduction going to be 204 blocks, 82% total Kaspa mine. That's a news for Kaspa. Highest hash rate, network hash rate was 270 petahash. And it's probably hit just recently, probably a bunch of new machines kind of pumped up and getting shipped. So yeah, it was just probably a day ago or so. So let's take a look on the other coin that I mine. It's the Bogna coin. So what's cool about this website, it's constantly updated slightly, like refreshing. So it's nice to see that somebody working on that. Now we have this countdown clocks working for the next block reward change. And it has the actual working clock here, which is nice, right? So it's in 24 days. And also the working explorer, which I didn't see that on Cedra coin, which kind of weird, but the Bogna coin has that. Has a real time, all the transactions history, the price here, the market cap, the circulating supply, everything is here, looks like. So it's do you want to say it's a legit coin? Well, it has everything it needs to. Yes, it is meme coin. So yeah, be careful. I'm not suggesting or trying to convince you to invest anyhow on this coin, because it could be potentially going really down, but it may be worth looking into it. And what I'm doing, I'm just dedicated one miner, KS3M, to mine this while the rewards are so high. So I'll probably switch back to Kaspa after I get 100 million coins. That's my goal. I don't recommend you guys switching to that coin at all. It's up to you, because it's not as profitable as Kaspa. For me, is just like I could have probably mine Kaspa and then sell it and buy Bogna, and I would get more. But then I'm making multiple transactions, which I don't want to do. Anyways, let's go to my weekly sheet here update, and let's start with the Kaspa, right? So right there, I'm gonna zoom it in. So we have Monday. Let me reduce slightly so we actually could feed that into the screen. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have KS0's originals, 6 of these guys mining Bogna as well. Sorry, so not just one, there is a 6 KS0 originals mining successfully Bogna. Not a lot of in the dollar value rewards, because the Bogna around, what, 18, probably dropped to 40 at 16 right now, or 17. But anyways, regardless, I'm getting about 250,000 Kaspa every day in average, right? A little bit less, 240,000, which is fine, because totally just running on the getting over 1 million a week, right? So in my solar, also getting solar, 3 of these miners getting on solar about 35 roughly coins. So wait a second, I didn't update the last day here for this one. So let me get that here. Alright, just updated it. So yes, it's my solar mining 35 a day. It dropped roughly to 34, 33, back to 33. So yeah, it's reduced slightly by about 2 coins a day, obviously because the network hash rate, you could see here, it's jumping up to 254, and today is also around 254 petahash. Probably gonna go a little bit higher. I feel like to 255 as it closed today. So, but yes, we could see how this the network hash rate, by increasing by almost 14, close to 14 petahash, right? It does reduce obviously our rewards on the Kaspa mining. So be aware of it. It's every month is the reduction, the emission schedule, plus on top of it the hash rate increase so quickly. It's almost every day we get at least a petahash or more. So right now it's like in the week we get over 14, that it's a 2 petahash a day almost, right? So that's crazy. You just keep that in mind, and if when you're using calculator on Kaspa .net, right? So, or Kaspa.io break-even calculator. Yeah, just make sure you account your. Don't use the standard 100 terahash. It's never been the case. It's only 1 month that was like about February, I think, that was hovering around the same almost for entire months. The network hash rate did not increase that much, but other than that, it's almost from 1 pentahash, and now it's getting to 2 pentahash with the bigger machines getting on the network. So yeah, be careful with that when you're calculating your ROI or profitability. So now let's go to my K0 Pros. 7 of these guys, they going from 86 to 83 by end of the week. So yes, we do have reduction. And now this is a new machine. It's a KS5L. So finally I got this on Monday evening when I connected the first day. I didn't get the full day because it was late, around 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. that I hooked it up, and I do every 3 p.m. update. So every day on 3 p.m. So it did not cycle the full 24 hours. Then the next day I got 447 coins, 458 on Thursday. For some reason that was the highest reward. I don't know, there looks like other miners also performed a little bit better, but not all of them. That's kind of odd to me. But then it dropped. I think I'm not getting a 12 I'm not getting a full 12 terahash here. What I'm seeing here, it's 11.6, 11.7 terahash on this machine on the pool. So when I'm looking on the pool, 24 hours, right? So I have this at 11 now after the whole week mining, 11.7 terahash. It drops to 1083 sometimes. It goes 12.5, 12.7, but in average it does not give me a full 12 terahash for some reason on the pool. And on the web GUI, look at this, it's going, actually now it's showing 11.375, 30-minute average 12.4, so it's just not very stable. So I hope there is a firmware update coming up to stabilize this, because that's just as very, very different from other miners. So even compared to KS3, look at this, it's pretty pretty stable, I would say, in the hash rate compared to the KS5L, which just all over the place. That reminds me a little bit of the KS0 original. When it came out, it was like all over, going up and down. And I wonder that maybe it's on a K1 pool. I haven't tried the other pools, but We'll see if there's any update will come up soon or any potential firmware with overclocking. So that's, I should probably get, I was hoping to get that this week, some information, but I didn't. Anyways, that's for my KS5L. If any of you got this week and put it on miner, I wonder what you have on this KS5L as far as the profits and your hash rate on the pool and what pool are you using, because I'm not 100% stable, I think, on the pool, on K1 pool yet. So going to BMKS Max is actually doing to 10.6, 10.7 terahash, so slightly higher than reported, and one point it was even doing 11 terahash, I believe, so very close to KS5L, but yet slightly less, I think, about 1 terahash right now lower, and we could see that on the rewards. So everyday rewards are slightly like 40 roughly Kaspa less, right? So that's pretty much a 1 terahash, I want to say, because 30 Kaspa, that's where you have 40 Kaspa. I'm running about almost 1 terahash here on this solar system here. So yeah. Anyways, the KS3, the first and the second one is overclocked a little bit higher, obviously, to 10.7. It's even, what? That's 8.7, and this one is 8.2, something like that, probably running that. Yeah, that's weird. Where is it got 10 terahash? Anyways, so I'm running the up 8.8 terahash version. It gives me 8.7 terahash on the pool. And it's also, we could see the reductions throughout the week. And average is 327 in the entire week. So my KS3, the second one that only running at 8.25, I think, overclocks, it given me a 313 average a week, and it dropped from 321 to 312 Kaspa a day. KS3 I'm doing 243 beginning of the week was doing, and then 230 as of today, slightly less. And obviously my KS3M, the second one is, that one is not overclocked. This one overclocked to 6.25 version, and it's doing slightly better, I believe, almost like 6.4, 6.4 or 6.3. Let's say 6.3 there terahash. And I'm doing about 1.5 million Bugna a day. Let me see the average, weekly average. 1.426, 1.4 millions, right? Bugna a day, which in dollar value, it's not that huge. It's a little bit less than KS3M, my first one, but this one overclocked higher, so I think overall it's pretty close, you know, in Bugna. And like it's like I already almost mined 20 million Bugna with this machine, which kind of insane. It's like, whoa. Have 10 millions this week, and previous week I got 7 million, 7.3 million, so you're getting pretty close to 20 million Bugna. And I started to mine actually a little bit earlier. Yeah, there is a 2.5 million, so it is very close. It's almost 20 million. It's probably will be so what else happened this week? That's pretty much for my Ice River and my BMKS Max miner on Kaspa and Bugna coin. Now, like with GPUs, I'm pretty much done, I think, for this season, because it feels like it's gonna be hot. It's creating a lot more extra heat that I can't work with as of right now. I will see when I get my immersion tab, and I'll put all my 6 ASICs there. Hopefully I'll get some extra cooling for the shed, but right now the price of the electricity gonna increase in about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, on June 1st, and my rate's gonna be insane, going average about 18 cents a kilowatt. and with the peak hours like 36 cents, I believe. And so I may not even gonna run during the day, maybe only at night when it's about 13 or 14 cents at night, so from 12 to 12. So I guess I'll have to set it up this way, or I'll just entirely gonna shut my GPUs, I guess, altogether, as it's producing a lot of heat and not a lot of the rewards there. You could see that I'm doing only like $8, sometimes $4, sometimes even less, and I'm using a lot of energy, electricity there that I can use for ASICs. All right, and my E9 Pros, two of these guys running on the ETC. I'm getting roughly, and I have 5 of the X41U connected to the same pool, just so I get 10 gigahash, so I can track that 10 gigahash rewards. Almost give me 1 ETC every day, 1 Ethereum Classic every single day. That's so cool. Yes, I'm not getting the full. I got 6.7 Ethereum, so it's not completely 1 Ethereum, but I think I had the issue with a couple of this X41U miners. Now I switched the one that works, so just to remain at 10 gigahash, a little bit over 10 gigahash, 10.4, 10.6 gigahash gives me 1 Ethereum Classic as of right now. Obviously, the hash rate of the network will, if it will change, they'll get less Ethereum Classic. So we'll track it. We'll see how it goes. The other setup I have that mines Ethereum Classic, and I get paid in Bitcoin. Also on 2 miners, and I'm getting roughly 0.3 Ethereum Classic in average a day. All right. So my Just Miners X16Qs, 2 of these miners actually mining Cauxium. Is it Cauxium? I always kind of have to spell that, but it's CAU coin, and I was switching between Octopus? No. What am I talking about? I did this. So there's Cauxium coin, and we have Octospace. How can I just forget that? Okay, Octospace is another coin which was going kind of up for the last 2 days, I believe, in price. Didn't even track it. What's the price? 544 on Cauxium. What's the price on the Octa Space? 182. All right, did it go up or down? So as of 7 days, it's the price from $2 went down to 187. But if we look a month, we went from $1 almost to $2. So yeah, it's price been changing a lot. So it dropped to at some point almost to $1, and now it's kind of up again. So yeah, and then overall, like a year ago, it was only 16 cents. So it's 10x pretty much in 1 year. So not bad for a coin. A lot of coins did that in a year. So looking just in that space, Acta space, looking fine. But I mined this for a little bit, and I switched back to Cauxium, whatever that coin name is. The price fluctuated also, and it dropped as well. It was almost like one point, almost a $9. 3 months ago, it was almost $20. Whoa, I didn't see that. How high it went, but it's kind of going backwards now. I don't know. Is that a quiet dump there? But from 45 cents to $20, that's insane. But I hoping it's just gonna stabilize there at around $5, and return and start going together with the other coins, because it's a pretty huge correction. So if we'll look there, it's a crazy. I don't recommend mining this coin, to be honest. It's just like it's been insane going up and down. Let's what else? Let's look. That's it. That's my last coin that I mine, right? So overall, from in dollar value, I started to mine obviously $166 a day after power, because I didn't have my KS5 4L yet until Wednesday here. So that's where I got 194. And then there was 2.8 one day because I probably did a little better on some other coins here. And then 207, 198, 207 end of the week. So overall, it's in dollar value a day. It's pretty much stable, I guess. Not as much as we used to have on Kaspa, because Kaspa rewards dropped quite a bit. Now I am back to 1800 Kaspa a day with that new KS5L. So this helps me a lot to get back to 1800. And if I get back my KS3M back to Kaspa pool, I mean mining Kaspa instead of Bagna, definitely gonna be hitting 2000 coins a day back. So 2000 coins a day with the 56,000 terahash. So I have 56,000 terahash. Not thousand, I'm sorry, 56 terahash. My little farm is 56 terahash, right? With all these miners here. I'll just put it up here. Total 56 terahash. I'm not using all for Kaspa. The last 6 terahash I'm using for Bagna. So even with the 50 terahash, getting 1800 Kaspa. Let's just go back in time and see. Let's go like I have all this record back to the July last year, right? So December, November. Okay, so how much we got in November? All right, so roughly I was doing in November with the KS3L, with the 2 of these KS3M. So just on 12 terahash, I was doing about the same amount of Kaspa. And just in November, as I'm doing with 50 terahash, that's just crazy. It's just insane. Let's look at the. Let's go back even further and see how it looks. I was scrolling through these numbers and that just didn't say. Let's look at the KS0 originals. Guys, it's August, right? Okay, let's go a little further. Here you go. When I have just 4 of these running 400 gigahash. So think about it, 400 gigahash. Or start doing like 1500 Kaspa a day. And then before that, I was doing even more, I think, Kaspa a day. That was a solo mining tryout. Anyway, look. With the 400 gigahash, I did 3000 Kaspa a day in July. That's insane. 3000 Kaspa a day, and it was dropping dramatically every single day. It was 3000, 3 days later, 2500 Kaspa. So that was a time when rewards were, reducing by the hash rate going up. Just insane. Yeah. So, but anyways, the 4K zeros originals, 400 gigahash in July last year was doing better than my entire little farm of 50 gigahash. That's just crazy. 50 terahash versus 400 gigahash. So let's just calculate. What is it? 50,000 gigahash divided by 400 gigahash. Oh. Divided by 400 gigahash. It's 125 times. 125 times less Kaspa I'm getting from July last year. It's a little bit less than a year yet, right? Because it's May. So yeah, in a year it's gonna be even worse. Probably gonna be 150 times less. So just put that in perspective and think about it next year, right? So what's that 150 less in 1 year? If I'm getting 1800 Kaspa, divide by 150. If we go in the same insane rate, I'll be doing 12 Kaspa a day with my little farm. That's just insane. I know. That's hopefully that's not gonna be a case, because the network hash rate going up and block every month we get emission schedule, but it was doubling in the months before. Now it's going constantly like 1 or 2 pentahash, but it does not double the hash rate. So it's going kind of up constantly, but it doesn't double. So if it doubles, it means like we would go, let's go for just the last, let's go to April or March, right? Okay, April. So the last month before May. All right. So we started right here. The 1st of April, we did 197 petahash and 197. And then the end of April, we hit 229. So roughly 330 petahash. So about 1 petahash a day. If it doubled, it would be really like 400 petahash, right? 400 by end of the month. So we did not double the April, but there was months that we double or triple or 10x in the network hash rate because of a lot of new miners were released and coming up online. So it's probably not gonna happen 150x of the hash rate and the block rewards changes, but we have 5% every single month, 5.6% emission schedule. So yes, consider that, and about 1 to 2 petahash so far a day. So I would count one minimum at 1 petahash when you do calculations. So I hope you find that helpful when you decide of buying these miners or what or not. I mean, the KS5 now, there was an announcement that the price reduced on KS5 and you can get it for 11,480 if you order through Tswift. I know you have to check, the price changes every day, so obviously you gotta check that out, but with the shipment and everything, I think it's the greatest price so far, and you can get it for the lowest 55 cents at gigahash. That's just insane. And the obviously ROI, it's not calculated. You gotta put it in the calculator to see where you're gonna be. But let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's put. I'm just gonna open the calculator here, and let's put 1 terahash a month. Let's put 11,480, and machine hash rate 21. Terahash and the wattage 34. Is it 3400? It's probably going to be 3500, right? Hash rate 259. Oh, one little trick, you have to wait 3 months to get it. So you're really mining start date when you calculate these miners. Just put it in August, end of August. We'll keep the Kaspa price as of today. I don't know if 3 months may change, but the network hash rate definitely will change. Your starting network hash rate will be about, at minimum, I would say 350 or more. 350,000 terahash, so that's 350 petahash. So let's try that negative. So you can't break even on this machine using 1,000. So let's do 800 a day terahash. No, doesn't work. 700, nothing. So we'll keep on reducing that until we see something. 500 a day, nothing. 400, nothing. 300 a day, right there. So at around 300 a day, you can break even in 1.5 years on this machine. But because you're gonna be getting this in August, end of August, middle August, doesn't matter. I'm just put roughly there. So when you calculate these machines, be really careful where you put it, when you're gonna start to mine, because if you think about today price, it's the greatest price ever. What's stopping me from buying this, even though it's so tempting and I want to buy this because it's very efficient, for future mining, because it says the hash rate increases, you're gonna get more and more less and less rewards, and your power, your efficiency really gonna matter here. So yeah, or like, I mean, if it's gonna go like 500 a day, you need to be Kaspa, probably be at least 14 cents a day. Yeah, you can still break even with the 14 cents with this increase. See, like even 600, 900 will not work. You'll have to be probably 15 cents there, not even 15, 16 cents right there to break even, potentially in 1.5 year, right? So that's, here you go. I mean, will Kaspa go to 16 cents? Easily, because it's been already 18 cents before. Can it go lower? Easily. It could drop lower below 10 cents as well. So it is a risky, so do your calculation. I'm not gonna give you advice to buy this or not. You have to do your own research. It's really just, for me, just a really fun, a lot of fun, and like a lot of watching, like how insane this data changes, how the pricing changes, how the network hash rate change, just to track it, you know, all together. It's kind of fun. Yes, maybe not as profitable right now, but it is still most profitable in the mining industry, I think, for as far as the Kaspa and altcoin, altbox for lithium. It's kind of tricky as well and risky. Maybe the first that altbox will be will ROI, we never know, but you know, it just kind of weird to look at these numbers. It was like $100 a day, and by the time the guys received it, it was already $50, which I would say it was about the same for Ice River KS5L. When they announced it, it was also around $89, I believe, right? So it was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't 89, no, it was about 56, maybe $70, yeah. So Allbox was on top of the list, $100 day, I believe. So look how quickly it's dropping down here on the list. It's almost getting close to BMKS max by $4, just different. So if the lithium price gonna drop, I mean, it did drop below, but it's kind of come back a little bit to $2. But if it drops again, these numbers, this miner gonna go down the list, and as the network hash rate gonna go up, this miner, if Bitman will come up with the bigger machine, that's quickly gonna go down in the list. So anyways, risky, and again, even this one is risky. Oh, it shows 3150 watts, so it's really efficient, guys. I didn't use that correct number. Let's put 32 just for the fans and everything. Oh yeah, it gives a lot quicker break-even time by months just by changing the wattage here. Let's do 3150 the way it listed. Boom, another 4 days. So yeah, it will make a difference when you do use your proper power cost, your cost, your cents. Actually, I'm on the 12 cents. For me, just 2 cents will add up 2 months at this price and cost and the hash rate increase. So you have to do your proper calculation there just to really know the average. Now in the summertime will never ROI for me. See, like for 18 cents 4 months, so my average probably around 14 cents if I mine all year long, right? It will not ROI at this price. I need to have a Kaspa higher or hash rate increase, potentially prognose that it's not gonna increase that quickly. Anyways, it was a long video. I just tried to show you guys what I'm doing with calculation and how am I doing my decisions, but very tough. So make sure you do your own research. Look how the network hash rate just increased while I was recording this video, from 250 to 163 petahash. So we just, no, is it right? Just hit 10 petahash just in 25 or 30 minutes while I was recording. That's just, I don't believe that. It's just crazy. Is that right even? Yeah, 266 hash. That just, guys, insane. So we could see how quickly this larger miner is going on the network, and that will decrease your reward. So anyways, with that being said, just do your research. Be really careful, guys, when you do that. Don't recommend you to jump on something just seeing $100 reward a day, thinking like you're gonna make a ton of money. It's very, very risky. So make sure you invest what you can afford to lose, basically, right? Like in the crypto, anything. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Consider subscribing, click the like button if you did, if you want more of my reports weekly, I guess. Not doing a lot of videos because I'm really busy during the week now at work. And so hopefully I'm planning to do a review of my KS0's box that I moved in, and it's been mining pretty nicely, and also KS0 Pros, my wooden box, and then I have the what else? There's a bunch of the stuff I need to work on. It's my emerging tank that it's coming next week, hopefully. I've been waiting for months on delivery, and I should be getting that really soon. So anyways, hope you like this video. Check out the Bagna coin. Yeah, not financial advice, really. This is a meme coin. Keep in mind, network hash rate, the price on this coin been dropping a lot, but it seems to be a fun coin, you know. Has a lot of stuff there listed. They have Discord channel and all other stuff. They have the team behind. So it's a cool. Yes, it is pre-mine 10%. So if you think about it, the development team gets 5%. That pre-mine already 5 billion coins, and there are other coins. The other 5% being like a marketing, staking, rewards, strategic partners and advisors. So there are some allocations in different stuff. So anyways, I'm trying not to convince anyone to do that because I need to mine this coin, and I want to mine as much as possible before it'll be too late. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.